Howdy YouTube, an extremely special review for you guys today. Probably one of the most anticipated figures, certainly of 2015, if not ever. And that's a WWE Mattel Defining Moments Sting. Very, very excited to finally get my hands on a figure of the icon. Someone who I absolutely loved in WCW, absolutely loved in TNA. And loved in WWE as well. Hopefully he comes back. Really awesome. This is from his famous match against Hollywood Hulk Hogan at Starrcade, where he won the WCW Championship. Awesome packaging. I'm glad they released it as part of a Defining Moments line. It's very rare that we actually get WCW figures. Normally they're characters from their WWE appearance. But Sting, of course, has made a career on being the only guy who hasn't wrestled for WWE. All that fortunately changed at WrestleMania 31, where sadly he lost to Triple H in a match that was fantastic, but I think had a really crappy ending. He comes in the standard Defining Moments style packaging, which I think is really cool. As you can see, Defining Moments logo at the bottom there. But one of the things I love, hopefully you can see at the back there, the nice shot of Sting's face. I think that looks fantastic. I think it's really, really cool. Adds to the mystique of this guy. Nice shot of Sting on the side there as well. So really, really cool. Very excited to get this opened up out of packaging and hopefully give you guys a cool review. And taking a look at the back of the packaging, you see the nice detail of the scorpions there down the side. The read-up on the back says, there was a time when the NWO would force the entire WCW to submit to its will, and they might have succeeded if not for Sting. Resisting all attempts to recruit him, Sting adopted a new ghostly look and began hanging out in the rafters high above the action. They were awesome, awesome times. Occasionally, he would rappel down from the ring to the ring, during events, each time making it clear the only match he wanted was against the leader of the NWO, Hulk Hogan. Sting finally got his wish at Starrcade 1997, where he won by submission after catching Hogan in the Scorpion Deathlock. A man of few words, Sting summoned up his best when he said, "The only thing that's for sure about Sting is that nothing's for sure." Awesome. Really cool read-up on the back there. Very, very excited to get this guy opened up out of packaging. The first ever Mattel Sting figure. Hopefully not the last. With his appearance at WrestleMania, I'm sure we'll get him from Survivor Series, him from Raw, and also his WrestleMania appearance as well. So let's get this Sting opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have Sting opened up and out of packaging. And man, this has got to be one of the best figures Mattel have ever produced. Huge fan of this. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. I think that looks fantastic. They definitely nailed the look of Sting. I'll bring in, just for comparison, the DVD. Pretty much spot on. I think you're not going to get much better than that. I thought it was so awesome when they announced with the WWE video game that Sting was going to be a pre-order exclusive, and then to coincide with that announcement, they also, Mattel revealed this guy. And man, what a cool looking figure. Taking a look just at the face, you can see nice detail obviously on the hair, the long hair of Sting. And then moving down as well, I love that they've given him, it's not the soft rubber cloak accessory that we normally get. They've actually given him a, I don't know if it is leather, it's kind of like a soft goods cloak, but it's almost got that leathery finish on the outside. It's really, really awesome. Very cool. It does come off like so, which is fantastic. I think it's awesome that they went to a little bit more effort and actually gave us a like a really nice detailed, if you want to call it a trench coat, I suppose. I think that's pretty cool, just so you guys can see the detail on that. Very, very happy with how that turned out. Now taking a look at Sting without his cloak, you can see obviously great detail on the face there, very accurate to his appearance from his match against Hollywood Hogan. I love the detail on the scorpion on the chest there. I think that looks awesome. Really, really cool. And then moving down, he's got the pants that he wore. I'm not sure, they're almost a little bit like hockey pads, but I'm not sure exactly what they are. And then on the back. Not a lot of detail going on there. You just see the scorpion tail that feeds through. But awesome. Just a really, really cool figure and just something very exciting because a lot of people I don't think ever thought we would see Sting in the WWE, let alone get a figure of him. So awesome. Now in terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow. He's got the standard wrist articulation. He's got the ab crunch, being an elite figure, which is really, really nice to see. Very happy about that. Swivel waist. He's got ball-jointed legs, swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and then he's got the standard swivel in the ankle. So pretty much as much articulation as you could probably expect from a modern-day WWE figure. I don't know what other articulation they could add in, so I'm extremely happy with it. I think it looks awesome visually. I think it's got the right amount of articulation. If you're a WWE fan, and certainly if you're a fan of Sting, then this is a no-brainer and a must-have. Now, in terms of accessories, Sting comes with his trademark baseball bat, which obviously he used numerous times throughout his career, whether it be WCW or TNA or WWE in his rivalry with Triple H. So I think it's nice that they included that. I think it's a very, very cool accessory to have. It doesn't really fit in his left hand just because it's posed a little bit bigger, but it does slot in to his right. So really nice and a really great accessory to have. Now, just for comparison, I've got Sting here with another elite WWE Mattel figure, and that is, of course, the Phenom, the Undertaker, someone who I'd love Sting to have a match with. One of the things I love about the Sting as opposed to, say, the Undertaker, is that this has got the soft rubber, which means you can't bend the arms or anything like that, where there's the Sting having the soft material. You can get a whole range of posability out of it. So that's a huge advantage and something that I hope they do with future figures. Definitely really, really awesome. You can see obviously he's quite a bit shorter than The Undertaker, which I didn't quite expect, but I'll bring in some other WWE figures to see how Sting stacks up. So overall, you can see he actually scales really well with a lot of the other Mattel and also the Jakks R3 series figures. Honestly, this is a must-have, no questions. If you can find this guy, pick him up. They'll probably release other versions of Sting from his WWE appearances. I think this is such a significant figure, both in terms of being the first ever Sting, which they nailed, and also from that classic match where he won the WCW Championship, that it's well worth picking up. It's a great figure, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Defining Moments, the icon, Sting.